things. So yeah, today let's continue. For those that are maybe wondering why it took so long since the last stream, well, I was out with COVID in the meantime. So last Monday, yeah, I got knocked out basically. I did a bit of the Distant Worlds 2 streams in between, but come on, they're just a sideshow. They don't really count. Real meat and potatoes of this channel is oh no, I think we might be drifting sidewards permanently. The real meat and potatoes X3, but apparently the keyboard is stuck. Look at us, we're constantly drifting to the right. This is not ideal. This is generally not what I want to see. I don't know about the professional part of professional extra. Huh, yeah, apparently my keyboard... the game thinks my keyboard is stuck. So we're just gonna load the game again, and maybe that'll fix it. So what were we doing last time? Who remembers what we were doing last time we streamed X3? It's actually been like 2 weeks. No, we're still drifting. Oi, oi, oi. Is it my keyboard itself? No. Oh, I know what it is. It's a damn controller, and controller controls were turned on. No, it wasn't that. Oh, no. What? Also, who's hostile over there?
Advanced satellite.
Oh, pirate base is hostile. Let's just go through a gate. Maybe that'll fix it. No, we're in a spookata. I shouldn't go through a gate legally. Let's jump to Lucky's planets.
Charging at 10%, 20,
Yeah.
30, 40.
Great start to the stream.
60, 70, 80, 90. Jumping.
This sometimes happens that the game thinks a key is stuck.
Lucky planets.
But I don't remember how to fix it, so we're just gonna fix it by restart. So we were, what were we trying to do? We were trying to find an Aran last time. We were hunting, and we were also watching the launch of actually really real astronauts on the side. And I haven't even checked whether on YouTube that thing has been like smitten to bits. It shouldn't, but maybe it did. In any case, the hunt for the Aran continues, and that'll be today's theme. Assuming we can A, see the game, and B, don't drift. Nope, we're still drifting. Why are we drifting? There must be something drifting here. Why are we adrift in... We're all together. And we all drift together. Okay, let's remove you. That did fix it. That is bad news. That means my controller has some drift. But anyway, that controller should... No, wait a second. That was my keyboard that I removed. Well, culprit identified, I would say. No, wait, that was the controller. Forget it. Professional X streamer, by the way. Wait, how can that turn off both the keyboard and... You are this one. Yeah, you are very much... Okay. Alright, we're back. We're back in. We have assumed control. Yeah. And... we are no longer drifting, I think. I mean, not more than usual. Maybe the universe is drifting. Yeah, I mean... actually, we can tell the difference, according to Einstein, so... we will assume.
Jump device charging.
And we will do an unfocused jump. Everybody, please pray now
Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid.
that we will find... that that ship we are looking for relatively quickly.
Jump device charging.
Because otherwise I need to entertain you guys for several hours now. With my meager character and my lack of
Entering system.
personality.
Great Threat. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid.
Well, I have invested 0 mental energy into figuring out a better way to do this. So I will just have to tell you about
Device charging.
what I did the last week. I was stuck in my home. Yeah, that's almost the end of the story.
System. Great jump device charging at 10%.
And the urge to play X3 did
System.
indeed
Unknown sector.
grow during that time.
Asteroid.
There is a ship here, but I think that's just once again a Q. Why do they always spawn Qs and never Arans? Where are you, Q? Also, this Q is so easy to miss. Look! It is not very big. So I'm very worried that I'd accidentally missed the
Incoming
Aran as
message.
well. Like, I've lost that Q again. Where is it? Ah, there it is. We're getting a message. Well,
Jump
Marines are
device
finishing,
charging
which is not a
at
surprise.
10%. Entering
Alright, and we
system.
wanted to take a
Great
look at
trench.
the
A
Rhombi's
compact
washing
hub
machine.
controls power distribution,
Rhombi's washing machine is
central
still running low
control,
on
enough
energy
heat
cells.
exchange.
That is not good. What about the Xenon hub? Xenon hub still has money, that is good.
Jump device charging at 10%.
But, we've spent a little bit of time here now, so...
System. Elena's fortune.
Oh, and we accidentally
Jump
jumped to
device
another system.
charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid. Asteroid.
Maybe it's easy to go into Zeta to watch for some movement. And if we don't see anything move, then we think there's nothing here.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Elena's fortune. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid.
So, I even, before I started doing this hunt for the Aran, I even considered that, oh, if it turns out to not be too difficult, this might actually be a decent way to make money, you know? Just go out, capture an Aran, and sell it. However, considering the immense amount of real-time investment, this has turned out to be a terrible idea. Because, well, unless you're a gambling man and you love the sort of gambling where you're just looking... It's like the loot box feeling. No, not even loot box, because... I mean, you're just trying to hit the jackpot, I guess. But with the odds we are facing, I wonder how anyone ever found the Aran. Yeah, loot boxes, but 99.99% are empty. Yeah. I love gambling, that's why I live in the 21st century. Ironically, I was watching, and I'm outing myself here as a Dota 2 watcher. I've been watching a little bit of the International, the Dota 2 tournament, and this year it has just been full of gambling ads so far. It was pretty terrible. Cringe. Also the face when Aran last, yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing no Aran here.
Jump device charging at
I'm getting shamed for watching Dota 2. Sorry, I'm just too old for
Elena jump device charging at
Riot Games.
10%. Entering system. Unknown sector.
What was that jump? Something jumped in here. Oh, is that space flies? Interesting.
Asteroid. Alert. Alert. Missile closing. Jump device charging at...
Ah, gambling. The end game of every sports and esports. Yeah, I don't know why people love sports betting so much.
Jump device charging at 10%.
But the fact that it is so lucrative,
Unknown sector.
that these kinds of companies have so much money to throw around, just tells me that it must be really lucrative to run them, and people playing it must be really dumb. As in, you must be really dumb for trying to win on sports betting, because it's pretty obvious that the person who wins the most is the bank, as always.
Incoming message. Jump device charging at 10%.
People imagine skill is involved. Yeah, I think it's exactly the sort of thing that would attract people who like to think of themselves as having skill in the issue.
Charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid.
One of those things where it's really easy to just trick yourself into thinking you're making money when you're actually losing money. By just not calculating it long term. If you just look at the occasional win, you might feel like, oh, nice. but you're actually just wasting money overall.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Which begs the question, why am I even trying to get the Aran if I'm wasting my overall time?
Device charging at 10%.
Well, I have been promised that these odds are not as bad.
Unknown sector. Asteroid.
Okay, that's a terrible asteroid to look at.
Asteroid.
A little bit better. There is a ship up there. What kind of ship are you? It's probably a Xenon Q, because it's almost always a Xenon Q. God damn it, where are you? Yeah, that looks like a Xenon Q to me, but... Where are you? How can I see you? There we are.
Xenon. Alert. Missile closing.
Yep, that's a Xenon Q. That's just a Xenon Q, and the Xenon Q is not what we want to board, because the Xenon Q is considered to be the most difficult ship to board in the game. Also, what is going on? Why are we on vibration mode? I do not know, but it's over.
Incoming message. Alert. Missile closing. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Elena's fortune.
Okay, now the maid lover has some energy cells again. I still kind of want to hope that it eventually works out. Anyway, we need to talk to Fishlip's fake taxi, and we need to send in some more of our Marines. Training.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid. Asteroid.
Sad, I thought that down there could be like a... could be something, but apparently it's just asteroids. But doesn't that look like it has lights? Where are you? Nope, it is actually just a pair of asteroids.
Jump device charging at 10%.
We jump out again. What's our energy cell
Entering
status?
system, Elena's fortune. Jump
Ah,
device
still way too
charging
good. I still have no
at
excuse to
10%.
abort this mission. The only excuse I would have is that
Entering
it's
system,
so
unknown
boring
sector.
right now. Well, let's watch our ship do the damage here. So let's watch our turrets do some work here. Good job, turrets.
Asteroid.
Man, I feel like I'm hunting around Stonehenge. Always with these stone circuits. Instead of stone circuits, it's like just a ring of asteroids in space. Or these pairs of asteroids right next to each other. They're all like placed just to confuse me. Just so that I think of, oh, is there maybe something? And then I look closer and it's like, ah, no, there's nothing. I wonder if maybe I'm looking not close enough. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Jump device charging at 10%. 20.
What was... Where's down there? There was something moving down there, said Knuffle. I didn't see anything. Oh, that's us moving. I don't know why we're moving. Maybe that wasn't what you were looking for. Moving down there. Down there is a little bit...
Alert. Missile closing.
Might have been a Q. No. We want to know if it's a Q. Oh, you're right. There is a Q. Oh well.
Jump device charging at
Is the Aran even moving? As far as I know, the Aran should be slightly moving, and that should be a way how we can
entering system.
identify it.
Jump device charging at 10%.
But I have never seen one, so I can't be sure.
Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid. Incoming message.
I'm still disturbed by the fact that I didn't see that Q last time, so now, once again, I'm very paranoid that I'm just... with this technique of asteroid and zooming around, that I'm just gonna miss it.
Incoming message.
Holy smokes. And Rhombi is still out.
Training. Training. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering jump device charging at 10%. Entering system unknown sector.
Surely we'll just get lucky.
Asteroid. Jump device charging at
Nope.
incoming.
Nothing here. Nothing to see here.
Entering jump device charging at 10%. Entering system unknown sector.
And whenever we see something jump in, it's always a Xenon Q. Oh look, it's a Xenon Q. What a surprise.
Asteroid.
Who ordered that? Like, who of you is ordering Xenon Qs?
Jump device charging at 10%.
I will need to blow my nose. Give me a second.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system unknown sector.
Alright. More asteroids.
Asteroid.
I like this asteroid. This asteroid looks big.
Asteroid.
Oh, there's something up there. That is most likely a Xenon Q. That is a Xenon Q. Spawn me in something that isn't a Xenon Q, please.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering jump device charging at 10%. Entering system unknown sector. Asteroid.
And by the way, I think there's literally no other price here. So it's not like we can accidentally stumble upon something else that would be really nice. I think the only thing we can really hope to get here is an Aran. And that's it. That's what we're in for. We're hunting the Aran, or we're gonna get nothing. And at this point, we're like in sunk cost territory. Maybe we should make a bet. If we will we get the Aran, or when will we get it? Within 10, Within 20, within 30, within 50. Yeah, I sure don't know. But maybe you're a betting man and you wanna bet. So did you like shiny hunting as a kid in Pokemon? No. Well, I did have a shiny Pokemon that I really liked
Jump device charging
in Gen 2.
10%.
Supposedly it's like a 1.5% chance per unfocused jump drive.
Elena's jump device charging at 10%. Entering system unknown.
You know,
sector.
1.5% isn't that great.
Asteroid.
That's like a 1 in 70? 1 in 66, I guess. Whoa.
Alert. Missile closing.
So on average, we should expect 30. No? There's another Xenon Q. Shinies are 1 in... Oh, no. Shinies are not 1 in 64. I think shinies are 1 in 260... Well, no. This depends on the generation. In Generation 2, shinies were determined by a very unique set of intrinsic values, IVs. And I think even it was fixed. So that would be like a... Yeah, I don't even know. That would be a 1 in... How high did the IVs go? 0 to 24? Wait, OG Pokemon? Did the first one have shinies? I thought they introduced that in Generation 2. And in Generation 2 it was somehow IV dependent. So intrinsic value dependent. So it wasn't a separate chance. Which also meant that all shiny Pokemon always had the same values. Like, for example, they had pretty good... I think they had a pretty high special defense IV. But they're pretty... Like, they were not perfect.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system unknown sector. Asteroid.
But I bet someone who remembers more... Yeah. Do you remember which IV those were? Which were the values? And how rare were those? You say 1 in 8,000. So how does that number come about? Is it 1 in 20 times 20 times 20 or something like that? No. 8,192. It's probably something like... No, I'm not sure. Well, anyway, I remember having a shiny... What is it called? Umbreon. A shiny Umbreon.
System Elena's fortune. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system unknown sector.
And actually, as it happened, Umbreon was one of my favorite Pokemon. Oh no, I'm coming out as an edgelord. Because I did like Dark type when it came out. The EVs must all be 10 to be shiny. Really? All 10? Huh. I didn't remember it was that easy. But there you have it. They must all be 10. 0 to... So... Ah, so it wasn't... It was speed, defense, and special must all be 10. And attack must be 2, 3, 6, 7, 11, 14, or 15. I see. Alright. So it's a 1 in 16 chance on speed, a 1 in 16 chance on defense, a 1 in 16 chance on special, and then there's a 1 in like 1 in 2. Like there's a half percent, like 50% chance for the attack stat, and you must hit all of them, so you end up with then you that's how you end up with an odd number like 10 to 2 to the 13 or something. All right, we learned something about shiny Pokemon. Man, I'm really like I should really go digging whether we still have the vaults for our the runs we did with the Poke Randomizer. Because I'm starting to think, it's kind of sad that I didn't save that anywhere. Right? It's kind of sad. Was that something jumping in front? Jumping in front. Yeah, sometimes things jump in front, but I didn't actually pay attention. More on the right, more on the left, where in front? I'm not seeing anything here. More top, more down. I mean, there's a star. I doubt you mean the star. It jumped. I doubt there's anything jumping out. I haven't seen... Like, if there's an Aran and we see it jump out, like... I'm gonna lose myself here. I'm not gonna be a happy chap if I see an Aran and it jumps out. There's a Karg base. Other than that, not a lot going on here. Anyway, I want to claim somewhere for posteriority, so that I can remember, that we did defeat the game, more or less, in Poker Fusion. And we had a pretty tough run, but we did manage it. Oh god, we don't even have an asteroid here right now. Ugh. Come on, give me an asteroid. Well, I guess we're using ourselves.
Asteroid.
So if the timing had been nicer, we could have also done like this continuation stream while watching the undocking from the space station. However, that happened at such a bad time for me. Like, it was like... I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 a.m. my time. So, yeah, that didn't happen. I wasn't gonna get up for that.
10%. Entering system, Elena's fortune. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system, unknown sector. Asteroid.
Right, more asteroids. More chances for gambling. So how high do you think my chance of actually spotting that Aran is? It's not 100%. Which means our odds are less than 1.5% per jump, because there's a good chance I'm gonna miss it. Especially because I don't know how large it will look at the zoom scale.
Jump device charging at 10%.
We're still looking for it? Yes, we're still looking for it, Avenue. You got any tips for searching? Exactly. I'm in full... If you know any tips, please tell me mode.
Entering system, unknown sector.
Leave.
Asteroid.
And don't catch it is what... Okay, Avenue is saying we shouldn't try, which is a fair... Are these 2 queues now? Come on, I don't need 2 queues in my life. What I need in my life is a single Aran. Also, there's a Xenon station. Yeah, this is not a nice... This is not a nice place. We've come to the wrong neighborhood.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Yeah, nada. Nothing.
Entering system.
Nani mo nai.
Elena's fortune. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector.
And another Xenon station.
Asteroid.
Oh no, that's a Karg station.
Jump device charging.
But if I spend less than a minute on this per jump, which I don't know if somebody's timing me or not, then we should find it within an hour. And we've already been streaming for 42 minutes. Take away 10 minutes setup. So we might have already gotten through like a good 30 of them again. So here's hoping we'll soon run into the Aran. And I hope it's like, if it's in a system like this, I'm much more confident that I could see it.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid.
Oh boy, this is completely pitch black. Thank you, system, for having no light source. I don't think we'll be able to spot this Aran if it exists. Well, it might have a light source on its own. Well, actually, while rotating, the starry background is actually black. So if I see something blinking while rotating, it's gotta be the Aran, but the only thing I'm blinking is us, because that's our own ship over there.
Jump device charging.
You could just jump until you've got a good background check there and move on. Apparently the Aran is really bright. Yeah, I mean, it's an Ota's ship.
10%.
So I expect it to be like yellow, golden, glowy,
Unknown sector.
actually easy to spot.
Asteroid.
Do we actually have the story on how the Aran managed to get lost? Like, why is the Aran in some random sector? Oh, it's a Goner ship. Ah. Oh, so it did use its own unfocused jump drive, huh? That's why it's lost. Oh, I always thought it was like an Ota's ship. And I do not know the story. Is it maybe from some of the books? On the Aran lore, I can actually not help. I cannot tell you what is the secret of the Aran. Much less can I show you one, because I don't have one.
Jump device charging at 10%.
But we're all lucky that there's no other streams today. Ignore FG streaming Horizon Zero Dawn.
Jump device charging.
And so we're all here together with nothing better to do.
Entering system.
None of you should be working. None of you are wasting time right now. Well, that nice glow is just our defense system.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Elena's fortune. Jump device charging at 10%.
It should have the distinct Gona lighting.
System unknown sector.
Oh, whatever that means.
Asteroid. Jump device
You know, when
charging
the
at
title is called
10%.
of the stream is called The Hunt for the Aran, like you expect something exciting,
Entering jump device
something
charging
that's
at
a chase,
10%.
a battle of wills, a
Entering
test
system
of minds,
unknown sector. Asteroid.
combining secret traces, following this elusive ship to the edge of the universe and beyond. Instead, we're just randomly poking extragalactical sectors in the hopes that we just happen to run across a hobo ship that we can snatch. Which is way less glorious. It's more of a search. Yeah, it's... even search makes it sound way more controlled and mythological than it is. We're literally just rolling the dice over and over.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Like it's the equivalent of looking for a missing person
Jump device
and just
charging at 10%.
stopping, going to the train station and stopping every person you meet and looking at their face.
Unknown sector.
I'm like, no, not you. It's not you. Like,
Asteroid.
sure, you know, maybe train station is a good spot, but there's no method to it. There is no method to it. There is just the darkness of space and the randomness.
Incoming message.
What is that? Something was moving there. I think it's just a small xenon ship. I think the zoom out of the camera depends on the target. But if it's a large asteroid, our camera zooms out to something like 50 kilometers. You also only have a vague idea of what the missing person actually looks like, yeah. Well, actually, I have no idea what they look like. I just know their name.
Entering system. Elena's jump device charging at
And the example with the train station was wrong, because you're meeting a lot of people at the train station.
unknown.
I'm actually going out into the forest. I'm not even meeting. It's not like we're finding a lot of other ships, and we have to be careful not to find the wrong ship. No. The only thing we find are evil people trying to kill us, Kark and Xenon, and we're trying to... or emptiness. Like, that's the three options we have here. 50 kilometers should cover it. Yeah, I mean, it's roughly... I think it's maybe 40 kilometers or something, but... Oh, there's another Xenon K. Hooray. That is the ship. That is not the droid we are looking for.
Jump device charging at 10%.
So in the meantime, I don't know. Somebody have any ideas?
Fortune.
I want to hear ideas how we're gonna fix the energy source cell resource shortage for Rhombi. Right now there are 1, 2, 3 dedicated buyers that are only buying energy cells. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who are also buying energy cells. What? Why are you buying Nostrop oil? What? Is Nostrop oil a resource? No. Why are you buying Nostrop oil? Oh, suppliers can also buy intermediate products, huh? Interesting. We learned something. But, we're not getting enough energy cells. We need a solution there. Oh boy, this is all darkness. There's only darkness. Well, I guess from the fact that there's no other thing alight, we can guess it's not here.
Charging at 10%. Entering system. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid.
So, for example, the distance between us and this asteroid is now 13 kilometers, so you can see roughly on the screen. And we are quite a bit more zoomed out, so... yeah. So I don't like the idea of building more solar power plants into Rhombi's washing machine, because I like the idea of profiting off the other stations around me and buying resources for cheap. Because that way I can doubly profit from the... like, I can buy on the cheap and sell on the expensive side, so I like a double dip.
Charging at 10%.
Whereas if you make your own closed loop, you're essentially always buying for average price.
Fortune.
So if I switch from buying my energy cells to self-supplying my energy cells,
10%.
in some sense I might be indirectly increasing the price. And especially, I increase the upfront investment I have put into Rhombi's washing machine. And that will also increase the time needed to recoup our investments. So it'll take longer before we'll see a return of investments. And both of these things I want to ideally avoid.
A complex hub controls
But
distribution.
we're also not going to see return of investments if Rhombi's washing machine is constantly
10%.
stalled. And I wanted to fix this problem quickly.
Jump device charging
Well, first, I already added several ships to buy more energy cells. It's obviously not working yet. So either we're adding more of those or we're building an energy cell factory against my better judgment. But I wanted to do this after I find the Aran, which now has already taken up quite a lot of time. Is flying there. What are you? Oh, I lost it. Where is it?
Alert. Missile closing.
There was a ship there. Ah, there. Yeah, that looks like a queue.
Incoming message.
I just want to make sure it's a queue. I don't want to accidentally overlook something, you know. That's how they get you with gambling as well, right? Because you feel like, oh no, if I stop now, what if the next one would have been the winning one? What do I do then? Yeah, I don't know in which direction I saw this thing.
Asteroid.
Just gonna look at this asteroid.
Asteroid.
Nope, that's pretty much the opposite direction of where I need to look. Need to look here and somewhat down?
Asteroid.
Okay, where are you? Where are you, scoundrel? Ah, there. Yeah, that's a cue.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Good to see that our to-do list has not changed in months. Well, to be fair,
System. Elena's fortune.
Rhombi had no idea about this game and just bought the most expensive thing that I put into my channel points rewards. And as expected, that most expensive thing is still there. And then Chosro knew exactly what he was doing and he put the most difficult thing there. And the most difficult thing is also still there. But I want to say there were things on that list that we've solved by now.
30.
The ship we are in right now, for example, was once on the list to buy an M7.
System. Unknown sector.
And I did actually end up buying an M7. So I'll not take the slander that just says I don't fix anything. I fixed some things. But yeah, God help me about these randomly spawning ships. I want my Aran. Are we sure there is no prerequisite here? Are we sure this thing exists in Terran Conflict? Because I'm starting to lose hope here.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Ah. Oh well. It's...
Entering system.
I wonder if I should
Jump
set some
device
cutoff.
Charging at 10%.
If we should just give up at some point.
Entering system.
But
Unknown sector.
I don't want to give up.
Asteroid.
I want to find this ship now.
Asteroid.
Is that another Xenon Q? Yeah, that looks like a Q. Oh yeah, the good drive of the Xenon Q. Lighting our way away from everywhere where we need to go.
Missile closing. Jump device charging at 10%.
Let's get out of here. There's nothing there for us.
Entering system.
Elena's fortune.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system.
Unknown sector.
Okay, we're instantly under attack. By Kark. There's something to our right.
Unknown object.
Oh! Got an unknown object here. What do we have here?
The
Nothing.
reality of it. Alert. Missile
I can't even
closing.
figure out what that is. Alright, we're gonna take a look at this unknown object. I mean, it's way too small to be a Kark station. Also, would you please not?
Not installed.
But you can see my shield is down to 87%. That is the power of Kark. Luckily they're not powerful enough to really threaten us. Now we're gonna take a look at this unknown object. It doesn't appear in the list. No, it's just a small unknown object. Maybe it's not so small. We're gonna try to pick it up. I don't think we can, but we're gonna try. No, apparently we cannot pick it up. Well, maybe it has loot. Let's shoot it. Oh boy, it is tanky. It is, to be precise, it is immortal. Well, it's not the Aran, that is true. And it is also indestructible. So, great respect for this unknown object. But I don't know much else to do with it.
Asteroid.
Maybe this unknown object is the marker for the fact that this system contains the Aran. The elusive Aran. Samus Aran. Which reminds me, yesterday I was saying I wouldn't mind playing through Metroid Prime. And I heard somebody else said that Fishlips has played through Metroid Prime on stream. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard the rumors of Fishlips' great skill
Device charging at
and mastery of the game.
entering system.
Elena.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system.
Unknown sector.
Metroid Prime was cool, that is true. Right, we're looking at this. Rhombi still has energy cells, 36,000. Problem is they never last. They never last. Fishlips' great skill, surely you misheard. Yeah, well, I actually embellished that part. The only thing I heard is that he played it. I didn't hear anything particularly amazing about his skills. But then again, it's not a particularly difficult game either. It's a quite easy game, so. Right, our Marines are once again done. We're just gonna keep shoving those Marines back into training until they stop
Training.
coming back out.
Training.
Which apparently is
Jump
never gonna
device
be.
Charging at 10%.
Ever since we've discovered the secret of quick training,
Entering system.
we are no longer
Areas.
in dire need of
Jump device charging at 10%.
high-level marines,
Entering
because we can
system.
easily create
Unknown
them.
sector.
Asteroid.
And here is the great nothingness, the vastness of space, but no newborn race. Plus points for you if you get that reference. Nope.
Jump device
Cut the
charging
losses,
at
jump out, find the next
10%.
one. There's a 1.5% chance that we'll get
Entering
lucky.
jump device
And
charging
we have not been getting
10%.
lucky on a lot of 1.5% here, let me tell you.
Entering system.
Unknown sector.
So if you've just tuned in, you might want to tune forward a few hours, because at this rate it might take that amount of time. I would be very happy to find it now, but finding actually isn't everything. Haha. Once we found it, that's not the end of the saga, that's just the beginning. This is the first step. This is supposed to be the easy step. I've heard people tell you that you should find the right kind of Aran. You shouldn't just pick the first one you find, because different ones have different hull levels and different amounts of equipment still installed. Yeah, you can bet that we can't be as picky as these imaginary people from the Egosoft forums, who apparently have no life, because there are people who have so many thousands of hours in a single save file of this game, but they've continued to build up their massive space empires for literally weeks of real life.
Device charging at 10%.
And for those people, many hours of searching for an Aran
Entering
is
system.
but
Jump
nothing.
device charging at
But for
10%.
a mere mortal like me with a real job,
System.
Unknown sector.
and a
Asteroid.
very angry fan base that demands I get to play X4, X Rebirth and other things. Yeah, that is a time commitment that I'd rather keep shorter than longer. And there's no reason we need to get the Aran. Nobody asked me to do it. I just want to do it because I've never gotten an Aran. Because also I didn't bother with the boarding.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Alright, did anybody keep count? How many jumps are we into this madness?
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system.
Unknown sector.
Well, there's a destroyed jump gate. That's not gonna be useful.
Gate.
Destroyed gate, jump out? Why? You think that means there's no Aran? Yeah, but I'm wondering if there's like a rule. If you really knew the spawning algorithm, if you could figure out like, it's this background, can't be an Aran, or there's a Kark station, it's an Aran. Aran will never spawn in a system with a gate.
Device charging at 10%.
Are you is that like a real rule? If it is, interesting.
Entering jump device charging at 10%.
Seems hard to prove, but
Entering system. Unknown sector.
I could see that being true.
Asteroid.
There's nothing but darkness except for our own ship.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Elena's fortune. Jump device
Well, Rhombi
charging
actually has
at
energy cells
10%.
for a while now. At
Entering
least that's good
system.
news.
Unknown sector. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Jump device charging at 10%.
I mean, technically, you can soft lock
Unknown
yourself in
sector.
these
Energy cells. Asteroid.
outlying sectors. It is not impossible if you... I mean, especially if you intentionally try to do it, but then again, hey. Intentionally trying to soft lock yourself isn't really impressive.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Amos!
Entering system. Elena's fortune.
Also, I should put myself on away on Steam. Sorry. uh,
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid.
well, at least we're killing some ships, which might incidentally actually raise our fighting rank. We're Warlord 86%.
Jump device charging at 10%.
We need to get that one high up as well.
Entering jump device charging. Incoming message. Entering system. Unknown sector.
You know, I'm starting to realize that hunting the Aran really sucks. Hunting the Aran is a bad idea and nobody should ever do it.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Hunting the Aran is...
Entering system.
a
Elena's
bad kind
fortune.
of
Jump device charging at 10%.
Fever dream.
Entering system. Unknown sector.
We shouldn't be even interested in.
Asteroid.
It's a scam, a marketing scam. Don't fall for the Aran. And there's one more queue for us.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Almost as bad as the microchips. Yeah, almost as bad as the microchips. Speaking of which...
A complex hub controls power
Alright, we're still
distribution,
doing fine
central
here.
Command and control.
Drop down to 12,000, but at least it's running. Rhombi is running.
A complex hub controls power distribution, central.
Ukes is
A
running.
complex hub controls power.
Dennis is running.
A complex
Prophets.
hub controls power distribution.
Prophets have some hammer, heavy torpedo, and firestorm overflow danger, but otherwise running. Shareholders
A complex hub controls
running.
This
Xenon hub.
mysterious structure lies in
Yeah, obviously. Running. My missions currently. Oops. Oh, we're below 300,000 on the ore for the Xenon hub. Congratulations to us. Congratulations to us. Hey. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
asteroid.
I saw something. Down there. But it is just another queue. Ah, the typical arrangement of the 6 engines on the queue. I mean, we could kill the queues for fighting rank, but actually queues aren't that good. It's way better to kill loads of M3s because we can easily, like, flatten. Like, if we could get the... If we find the right spot, we can kill hundreds of M3s. But we cannot kill hundreds of... we cannot kill so many M7s in a row. Actually, our energy would be too low for that.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system.
Elena's fortune.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system.
Unknown sector.
Asteroid. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system.
Elena's fortune.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system.
Unknown sector.
Asteroid.
Asteroid.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering jump device charging at 10%.
I had a thought. Sometimes sometimes you have this feeling that you have a thought.
Unknown sector.
A thought that makes you kind of like, ugh. Oh, that's annoying. But then you forget the thought, but the feeling remains. And then it's just like this ominous feeling of like, oh no, there was something that made me like annoyed or worried. And I can't even remember what it is. So I can't even clear up that it's like, it's just nothing. No, because I don't remember it anymore.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Elena's jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid.
Was it the thought that you may never find in Aran? No, I don't think that was it. Although that's a good candidate, but I don't think that was it.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Well, we may never know what I was thinking.
Charging at 10%.
Oh boy, okay, I promise this will not be an entire stream of hunting the Aran. Like, I would go mad if it was. If we can't find it soon, TM, we're gonna have to do something else just to distract us.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector.
As you remember, one candidate was we should get an M7M.
Alert. Missile closing.
And we might actually consider stealing an M7M. Like a boarding one. Instead of legitimately buying one. There's an argument to be made that boarding one will be much smarter. Is that a Q? That's probably a Q, isn't it? It's basically all the way below us. Where are you, Q? I just need to confirm that it's actually a Q. Yep, that is a Q.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system.
The very famous
Fortune.
Xenon
Jump device
Q.
charging at 10%.
Q, the Xenon Q.
Entering system. Unknown sector.
So destroyed gate, and Knuffle says when there's a gate, there is
Jump
no
device
Aran.
Charging at 10%.
You know, I think that rule of thumb is correct, but we need to amend that rule of thumb. When there's a gate, there's no Aran. And when there is no gate, there's also no Aran.
Unknown sector.
I think that pretty much describes our... rule of thumb for finding an Aran.
Alert. Missile closing.
There is no Aran, full stop. Exactly. The Aran is a lie. Has never existed. Any attempt at finding it is futile. The Aran is an urban legend
Charging at
spread
10%.
by the Aran Federation to
Entering system. Elena's jump device charging at 10%.
further their nefarious goals.
Entering system. Unknown sector.
A complex
And
hub
Rhombi is out of
controls
energy cells again. Why don't you manage to get energy cells?
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Jump device charging at 10%.
Oh no!
System. Unknown sector.
Oh, somebody jumped in. Oh great, it's Kark. Weirdly illuminated Kark, but also I completely forgot about the miners. Yeah, the miners are full. Okay, we need to set up the miners. Where is the Nakubai from your lift licks?
Or transferred.
Hey, why are they all not active?
Or transferred. Or transferred. Or transferred. Or transferred. Or transferred. Or transferred.
Hey, now we need to get them all to mine again. Special 3 for
Command
this.
accepted. Command 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 accepted.
Why? Oh, why does the 7 dwarfs not want to mine? Oh, you're still full, huh? Give your ore over.
Or transferred. Command accepted.
Alright, you guys keep mining, and we will keep watching the battle.
Asteroid.
So we have a Kark station, we have some Kark M6 here. We have more asteroids than anybody asked for. Hey, I wonder if you can build a station here. No, that is silly. Probably you can't. I mean, you can jump in with one, but that station is probably going to despawn, right? Because the sector despawns when you leave it, and you can't re-enter the sector after you leave it. And so at most you could jump in with a single TL, of which the largest one you could jump in with is the atmospheric lifter, which can carry a few stations. So you could build like a small loop to do something. I don't know what you do with it though. So why is the lighting so weird here? I guess it's the weird yellow light sector. It's not the red light, it's the yellow light.
Jump device charging at 10%. Alert. Missile closing. Entering jump device charging at 10%. Entering system unknown sector.
Unknown
Asteroid.
sector. Let it be unknown.
Alert. Missile closing.
Please just shoot it down. Okay, we're shooting them down. No, we're not shooting them down. There's a wildfire missile.
Jump device charging at
We are not
10%.
doing anything for a single wildfire missile.
Entering system. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system unknown sector. Asteroid.
Okay, we can see the Karg station really brightly lit up. So you'd assume we'd also be seeing any potential Aran. So out we go.
Device charging at 10%.
Out we go. Can't believe I've been doing this for 1.5 hours now.
Entering jump device charging at 10%.
You know, in general, I feel like, oh, I want to do something productive tonight, like a stream.
Entering system.
I don't know why.
Design. Jump device charging at
Oh, Family Zine. Okay, Zine is okay. I hate Family Zayeth, though.
entering system.
Everybody
unknown
knows
sector.
Family Zayeth is objectively the worst split family. It's not even a contest or under question. It's just objectively Family Zayeth are the worst.
Jump device charging at 10%.
What even is a Zayeth? Sadly we're gonna find out
Entering
too much
system
about the
device
split
charging at 10%.
in X Rebirth.
Entering system unknown sector.
We see somebody jump in and we suspect it's a Xenon Q. No, it's not. What the hell is this? It's Xenon L and... Is that an LX or are these two Ls? No, this is a P. Those are two Ps. I need to pee.
Asteroid. Jump device charging.
Abandon X3? No, Rhombi. I would never abandon X3. I was just too sick to stream X3 in the high quality that this game deserves.
Jump device
And
charging
the
at
Distant Worlds stream is just a filler stream when I'm not feeling so...
entering system
Like when I wasn't feeling so well.
unknown sector.
But I still want to actually finish
Asteroid.
maybe that Distant World stream. I feel like it's not done yet. Although I feel like the next stream might be the last one. Of Distant Worlds, that is, not of X3. But boy, this might be the last stream that we're hunting the Aran. Oh. I'm feeling terrible because I'm not finding the Aran. And physically, I still have cold-like symptoms. So I'm still being good and self-isolating, but I'm starting to get sick of not going out. And like, not physically sick, just metaphorically sick. You have been hunting the Iran for the last 90 minutes. Yeah, don't tell Putin I have been hunting the Iran.
Entering system. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Unknown sector. Asteroid.
By the way, when I say Putin, I mean lucky. That's the same thing. Irene Springer has done some training. Well, Irene, go back into training.
Training. Jump device charging at 10%.
Really? Nobody's gonna take me up on my lucky 1x Putin's
System. Family
joke?
design. Jump device charging at 10%.
I have nothing to follow that up on.
Entering system. Unknown sector.
No, okay, okay. Alright, fair enough. You shouldn't say anything up. I probably shouldn't. Oh, there's lots of small ships that we can shoot down. That's nice. It's actually gonna help us a little bit with the... Let's have a look at our ship fighting. Isn't that kind of nice? Oh, you... Oh, that was a nice shot. Yeah. And that should give us rank. So yeah, we're now at 88%. We've just made 2% more on the fighting rank. Just from trying to find the Aran.
Entering system. Jump device charging at...
Oh, we could calculate how many jumps we've made. From the...
Entering system. Unknown sector.
So it cost us 10, and we started like... If somebody looks at the beginning of the stream, we can see how many energy cells we had, but I think I had like 1300. So if I've used like 600 energy cells, which should mean that I've roughly done 60 jumps. So... Oh, there's actually a destroyed gate in the system. Like the Knuffle rule, that means there's no Aran in the system. There's also a Xenon station in the system. There is something moving out there. And it is a Xenon cube. Hooray.
Jump device charging.
But by the odds of 1.5%, we should actually
Entering system. Family
expect
design.
to have found one right about now. Now, this doesn't mean that the next one is more likely than any other previous one, but just that cumulatively,
Entering system.
after
Unknown
over 60
sector.
jumps, we could be
Asteroid.
expected to have found one. And put to that all the jumps we did previously, that tells me that the odds are either lower than 1.5% or we're just getting unlucky. Mightily unlucky.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Jump device charging at 10%.
Yeah, and Rhombi is still low. Okay.
30.
I think we're gonna fix Rhombi after I give up. We're gonna fix
Unknown
Rhombi.
sector.
Rhombi's washing machine, that is. Not the real Rhombi. Because there is no fixing the real Rhombi. And beyond that, there's not a lot we can hope to achieve. Well, at least we're passing the time. But there's way more fun times to pass the time in AX3.
Entering jump device charging at 10%.
Alright, let's make a countdown. We're gonna do another... After this one, we're gonna do another 10. We're gonna do another 10 jumps and that's gonna be it. If we don't find it by then, we're just giving up. Right, there's another Xenon Q, because why would it be anything other than a Xenon Q? What is down there? That is just a pile of rocks.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Alright, let's do the countdown.
Entering system family Zine.
Also, who's... Laut is done again. Actually a pretty good person. Actually pretty good.
Training. Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system unknown sector.
Okay, 10.
Asteroid.
Countdown, 10. Alright, number T minus 10. Nothing.
Jump device charging.
Nada. Empty.
10%.
Useless. Alright.
Entering jump device charging
9.
at 10%.
9 jumps left. What is the 9th
Entering system
jump?
unknown sector.
Oh, there's just nothing here. Not even an asteroid. Give me an asteroid here. Come on.
Asteroid.
Maybe this end? No. I don't want a small asteroid. I want a big asteroid. No. Guess we're taking this.
Asteroid.
Alright.
Jump
Nope,
device
nothing.
charging
Nada.
10%.
Finito. Next one.
Entering jump device charging.
8.
10%.
8 jumps left.
Entering system unknown sector.
What does this one hold for us? What do you hold for us? Of course, a lot of rocks, like everyone. A lot of rocks. Otherwise, not a lot. Nope,
Jump device
nothing,
charging.
nada.
10%.
Finito. Next one.
Entering jump
7
device
jumps left.
charging at 10%.
What is the 7th to last?
Entering system
Going to reveal.
unknown sector.
An unknown
Asteroid.
sector far, far away. Outside the galaxy. Without much interesting to look at. Nope. Not seeing anything. There is
Jump device
nothing.
charging at
Nada.
10%.
Absolutely
Entering system,
nothing.
Family Zine. Jump
6.
device charging at 10%.
Only 6 jumps
Entering
left.
system, unknown sector. Asteroid. Jump device charging at
Nope, there was
10%.
nothing in number 6, T-6.
Entering jump device
5.
charging at 10%.
5 jumps remaining.
Entering system, unknown
You can see
sector.
something jump in the distance, but it is most likely Xenon scum. Nope, it is Kark scum. It is 4 Kark corvettes. Wow, that is actually a scary amount. That is actually an amount that we wouldn't feel so confident fighting. Because the Kark lasers are really, they have some oomph. They don't have the same oomph as they did in X2, but even in X3 Rebirth they have a lot of oomph. And if you get oomphed, even in your M7, you can get wrecked. Yeah, it's a Kark warfleet, a veritable Kark warfleet.
Entering system, family jump device
4
charging
jumps
at
remaining.
10%.
We're giving ourselves just 4 more jumps
Entering
to find the
system,
jackpot,
unknown sector.
or go home a loser. Right now, the odds are for going home like a loser.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Alright, was that 5 or was that 4?
Entering
Anyway, I'm saying
system,
4.
jump device charging at incoming
4 jumps
message.
remaining.
Entering system, unknown sector.
4 jumps remaining, and with hopes waning, it looks like we won't be obtaining an Aran. I couldn't come up with another rhyme, sorry. I couldn't finish out the
Jump device charging at
whatever.
10%.
The meter didn't match my inner rhyming ability.
Entering system,
Alright,
jump
3
device charging at 10%.
of the jumps there are but
System,
3.
unknown sector.
It looks as hopeless to you as to me. Iran seems nowhere to be. Ah, see, it's easy to rhyme with 3. Is it a Kark station? What is that?
Asteroid.
Oh, that's a Kark station.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Jump device charging at
Alright,
10%.
now it's only 2.
Entering system.
Chances are
Unknown sector.
getting pretty low.
Asteroid.
Oh, there was just a really loud... Somebody in their car honking really loudly just now outside. You'd think Japanese people would be nice and never honk. But you'd be wrong thinking that. Because they get into their cars and some of them turn into monsters.
Jump device charging.
I don't know what it is with
10%.
people in cars and turning into assholes.
Entering system. Family.
Okay, the
device
final
charging
attempt
Uh,
at 10%.
at the Aran. At least for now. Maybe I'll...
System.
If I get
Unknown
revealed
sector.
some deep secrets that I
Asteroid.
did wrong or that I could do better or something, we may return, but at least for the random poking, this was the last poke. It has poked over. We have no pokes remaining. There is no poke beyond this attempt. Yeah. Alright.
Device
Um,
charging at 10%.
So overall, we should have had a over 50% chance of finding it.
Entering system.
We didn't.
Family Zine.
So we're gonna solve. So the first thing we're gonna solve is also the fact that
Controls power distribution.
energy cells are not flowing into Rhombi. And the second thing is we wanted to consider making flail barrage missiles for ourselves. We're gonna tackle one of those two problems, and we're gonna tackle the Rhombi problems first.
Training.
But for that I want to get into a more comfortable ship. And I want to also know, where is the game over? Game over is in a Paranite equipment dock. Why? No, I don't know. Jump and fly to station Ronka's trial.
Docking granted.
Military
Command
outpost.
accepted.
And I want the Knuffle. Knuffle, where are you? Jump to sector. Where are we right now? We are in Family Zine. No, we're no longer in Family Zine. We are in Family Zine. Oh, we're there right in the middle. Huh, I'm just blind. Jump to sector Family Zine. I don't know.
Command accepted. Hyperion Vanguard.
I just was confused. Why is there a thing called the Hun Vulture Hauler? But I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be the Hub Vulture Hauler. Even though the Huns are cool, I don't think we have any Huns here.
Command accepted.
Right, and Spookatai, jump and fly to station. Normally... No, Ronka's trial, the military outpost.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
In the meantime, we are going to also use the Marco Y Humo lift licks to empty out all of these miners.
Ore transferred. Ore transferred. Or transferred. Or transferred. Or transferred. Or transferred. Or transferred. Or
Yes, I know this
transferred.
doesn't... It's not very interesting, but it needs to be done.
Transferred. Or transferred.
Got another 8k ore that we obtained basically for free. That sounds impressive, but it's actually not worth that much. I want you to jump and fly to the Xenon hub, which is over here in this awful sector that is very hard to get to.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
And we are going to have to consider the options for getting Cho's defeat, the Maid Lover's Rhombi's washing machine, some energy cells.
Power distribution, central command and control, commodity exchange, and
I could just buy even more. The easiest thing would to just buy more people buying energy cells.
Solar power. Solar power.
I don't know if we're already, but I don't know if we're already consuming all the. No,
Solar power plant.
no, for sure we're not consuming all the power cells around here. No, we are not. We are far from consuming all the energy cells around here. So we're just gonna hire more people. Hire more, and I want faster ships. So maybe some split, Kaiman, L. They're relatively fast, but they're also relatively small. What about the Ronkar's Might? Yeah, the Kaiman Super Freighters could be what I'm looking for. Alternatively, what ships do you have right now in the washing machine? What ships do you have now? These are Kaiman Super Freighters. These are Mercury Super Freighters.
Mercury is the latest addition to the
They are much
Aran
slower,
fleet.
but they carry a lot more. So maybe I want more Mercuries. Yeah, let's get more Mercuries.
Mercury is the latest addition to the Argon merchant fleet, and it is a worthy successor to the Argon lifter.
Okay, we're gonna give you 6 more of these. Surely 6 more is gonna be fine.
Engine to rudder optimization installed. Your cargo bay will be extended by a certain amount of cargo units using subspace compression technology. This extension will be cargo bay extension. Boost extend.
Now we're gonna give them commodity even though I don't want them.
Navigation
I don't even want
command.
them.
Special supply commands. Trading system extension installed.
Alright, and now they are all landed there. So you're gonna be the Rhombi CLS supply. I don't even know how many. Which number is this? 6? Rhombi CLS supply 7. I don't know. I'm just making up the number. Rhombi supply. Oops, there's a CLS missing. CLS supply 8. Rhombi CLS supply 9. Rhombi CLS supply 10. And Rhombi CLS supply 11. Alright, now we go through them. We say trade, start. No, we need to set up all these things. Okay, first thing first, your home base. Actually, how do we do this? Broadcast to all dock ships of TS type. No, I can't set them all at the same time. That is a shame. Hiding you from the property menu. Well, it's gotta be done. Actually, this part I really enjoy. I don't know. I don't feel at all like this is annoying or this is tedious. Like, jumping around and trying to randomly find that ship. That is tedious, but setting up ever more traders and ships, I don't know, that feels like progress. Alright, so we're gonna say, oops, no, C, trade, start, commercial representation, load, yeah, load, mate lover, and oh, your trade duty is trader? No, that is not what I wanted then. Okay, we're gonna set up... I want you to be supply. Okay, shopper. Okay, it does have the sectors. Okay, let's save you as washing machine supply. Okay. Start.
Command accepted.
Next, you trade this. You just load this and go.
Command accepted.
Next, you trade. You load this data and go.
Command accepted.
Next, you trade. We load this data and go.
Command accepted.
Next, you trade. We load this data and go.
Command accepted.
And finally, you load this data and go.
Command accepted.
And we saved the game, so I don't have to do that again. And we consider our options for flail barrage missiles. So, you are at the Xenon hub. You're gonna hand over all the ore.
Ore transferred.
Yeah, and it's gonna get consumed. And you hand over more of the ore.
Transferred.
And it's gonna get consumed. Good. Next, I need to actually check my chips. I'm worried that some of the chips... Oh, this chip is getting... No, it's not close yet. I'm just worried that some of the chips might be... Yeah, Dennis chips is getting closer. Yeah, some of the chips are over halfway full now. Because chips take 2 units each, so the amount you can store is less than you might expect. I'm especially worried about the mate lover. Oh no, but I put a very generous one there, so that's good. That is good. Alright, yeah, no, we have enough chips space to store them yet. That is good. Ooh, but I only have 21 million. That is not a lot to get a Flail Barrage missile setup going. Also, my Spook Cut High. How about we train all of these people? So, quick hacking, quick mechanical, quick engineering, quick hacking, quick
Training.
hacking, quick
Training.
mechanical, quick
Training.
hacking, quick
Training.
hacking, quick mechanical,
Training.
hacking,
Training.
engineering,
Training.
hacking,
Training.
hacking,
Training.
hacking,
Training.
hacking, engineering,
Training.
hacking, hacking,
Training.
mechanical, engineering.
Training.
Actually, so many people don't need more engineering, but hey, what can I do? And the game over, you also have Aran Cornell.
Training.
You have hacking. Spook cut high, jump to sector. I don't know what you're gonna do, but just dock at some station somewhere to buy some more energy cells. For example, this one here.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Next. In Nakwa, if you move lift clicks, jump and fly to sector Queen's Retribution Shipyard. That is our favorite shipyard to get things. And how much is the flail barrage here? It was just 2 million? 2.9 million. Alright, and one idea was to just extend the shareholders' fortune.
A complex hub controls
Because we're already
power
producing the
distribution,
ore.
central
And we
command
have the energy
and
cells here.
control, commodity exchange,
So we can
and
easily
central
turn
docking
this
ports of
into a
large
flail barrage
factory
production point.
facility.
But I think we're gonna do that. Because we want... excuse me. We want a few flail barrage missiles for our future M7M. That is a missile frigate. Yeah, we are back to space. We were hunting the Aran all night so far and we've just given up.
Thorax Pride.
And speaking of,
Trading port.
maybe we can find some nice mission here. Although I don't like to take the missions here. I want to jump further away because this is too close to my my real stations. Actually, this is also close to my real stations. Everywhere is nowadays close to my stations, so
Ammunition.
You are talking to the automated interaction system.
Gate. Thorax Pride. Entering system. Thorax Pride.
oops. No, I need to rearrange the chat. Where's the chat? There is the chat.
Quantum Tube Fab. Beta.
Oops. But there's nothing here. Let's make the pirate run. Maybe we'll find some pirate mission.
At 10%.
Let's make the pirate run.
Entering system. Hatikva's Faith. Jump device charging.
Ugh. Yeah, landed ships is L, but I need to select my own ship first before that works. Anyway, back to the
Pirate Anarchy port.
Kestrel.
You are talking.
But there's nothing there of interest.
Gate. Nopilios's memorial.
God, that not finding that Aran hurts. That hurts.
Entering system. Nopilios's memorial. Ore mine. M. Alpha.
You are talking.
Gate. Dana's chance.
X4 only wishes it was this game. Oh, is there another one with a very thick set of nostalgia glasses? Because I don't know, I haven't played X4 yet. It's on the list to be played, but we're not there yet.
Entering system, Dana's chance. Paranid.
What troubles you punish your enemies will trouble you along your path.
I suspect it's gonna do some things better and some things
Brennan's
worse.
triumph.
And it's quite an
Message.
uncontroversial expectation. It's a streamlined X3. Oh, I haven't anybody heard use that phrase yet.
Entering system,
I've heard quite the opposite of these things, that somehow the UI has gotten worse. Right. No. Don't tell me they're all going onto fish lips. Yeah, they're all going onto fish lips. Okay, well,
Training.
keep learning how to hack.
You are talking to the
Oh, we
automated.
have this one. So,
You are talking. You are talking. You are talking.
oh, no interesting murder mission. And we have the narco wife from your lift licks ready to rumble. We are going to buy a Bogas Factory L,
Biogas factory. Bought.
a Bofu Chemical Lab L,
Bofu chemical lab. Bought.
and 2 construction kits.
Complex construction kit. Bought.
We are going to need the Flail Factory,
Flail missile production facility.
one more complex construction,
construction kit. Bought.
one more Flail,
This Flail missile production.
and one more. Oh,
Complex
perfect! That is exactly everything we wanted. So, jump and fly to position shareholders' fortune. Just fly generally here.
Command accepted.
And spook cut high. Please just jump through the same sector because you need to buy things. Please have some energy cells here. Oh, thank you. Oh, do you also have boarding pods? Oh, you do. I should sell some energy cells.
Energy cells sold.
Factories.
Boarding pod bought.
Factory complexes feel way better in X4. Yeah. I mean, they already are. Oh,
Triplex freight scanner installed.
they're already a little bit better in X Rebirth, so I would expect them to keep this a better system in X4. Although I don't know, in X3 you had only like certain there were like pre-designed spots where you could put your factory. I didn't like that so much. Like, I want to have the freedom to put it wherever I want it. And there were not that many slots. Oh, no, that's the wrong... Navigation, flight, position. So just fly around here.
Command accepted.
X4 doesn't have the capital ships unless they had updates since I last played.
Dana's chance.
Shh, we want to find out ourselves. And Commissar Kitty says there is battleships in Karazhan. Yeah, and I can't really imagine there aren't, because I think I already saw that in the pre-release stuff, so I'm pretty sure. Wait, where's the north gate? Ah, there it is.
Gate. All manket slots.
But
treated.
also, we need Knuffle. Knuffle, jump here to us. Actually, Knuffle, no. Knuffle, you know what? Knuffle, how's your energy cell level? Oh, it's high, so can't even give the excuse. Still, Knuffle, just jump to Balaji's Joy.
Command accepted.
We're gonna catch up with you there. But they're the size of an X3 frigate. The frigate in X3 isn't actually much
All
smaller
manket slots treated.
than... Depending on the frigate, they are not necessarily smaller than...
This production comp.
a battleship or like a... They're actually not called battleships. They're actually no battleships. The largest class is called a destroyer.
You are talking to.
So, from the usual like size denomination,
Balaji's Joy.
that means there are neither cruisers nor battleships. The largest is the destroyer.
Entering system Bala G's Joy. Quantum Tube Fab Alpha.
You are talking.
This mission should.
Hacked
You are
mission,
talking to the.
just garbage missions, and more garbage missions. Okay, so we're gonna build the
Alpha.
Lail Barrage
Hyperion
missile setup.
Vanguard.
Dock, jump, shareholders fortune. Yeah, East Gate is fine.
At 10%.
And we need to fit these into our existing thing here.
Entering system.
Also, I need to remember what prices I
Shareholders
have.
Fortune.
Somebody remember that Palladium is on 179 and ore is at 180. I'm sure you can remember that, I can't. Also, I need to remember where is our docking port? Our docking port is there on the right. Okay. I think that's our docking port on the right. Yeah, that's our docking port there. Okay. So then, Mr. Nakolev Mule Lift Licks. Special drop the station here. What do we start with? Maybe Bogas. We're pros now, right? We know how to do these things. Alright, let's put you there.
Command accepted.
Will you be playing with all the DLC? In X4? Probably, yeah. I don't see any reason to skip any DLC. Once we get there, that is.
Command accepted.
Right, we've connected the bow gas, so we're now starting to produce bow gas. Next we need to turn that bow gas into bow fu. So we will connect special drop the station, the Bofu chemical lab. Right, just
Command accepted.
put it all in a row. Nothing fancy. And as somebody just told us, Commissar Kitty just said, tube abomination. We're just gonna make another tube abomination.
Command accepted.
Space tubes. My eyes. Oh yeah, it's pretty abominable right now. Yeah, that is space tubes for you. Next we are making more space tubes here. No! Like so. That is the first flail barrage. At least X4 gets a free win when it comes to this. Well, but there might be Strudel in chat and saying it looks actually better in X Rebirth than in X4. I don't know, but I've heard Strudel say crazier things, so be prepared for that.
Incoming message.
Yes, I will be doing Rebirth. There's no skipping major ones. The only one we've skipped so far was Extension. And Extension doesn't really have anything, right? It's maybe I go back to Extension at some point, but I'm not sure what we're even gonna do. There's like one special mission there, I guess. And we have to do Rebirth. We have to do. The big one is actually Albion Prelude. That's still ahead of us. Like, that game is also very long. Very, very long. Like, consider how short the first 3 games in the series were, and know how long Terran Conflict is. Terran Conflict is really like the crown jewel of the series. more flail barraging. Because we're not flailing around enough here.
Command accepted.
I presumed FL gets skipped too. You know what? I was thinking whether we should just do the opening of FL. I haven't played it, so we might just play the first, I don't know, first couple of hours of FL to showcase what it's about. Not really committing to finishing the game, because I don't even know if the story has a finish. But because I haven't played it ever, I only know Knuffle has played it.
Command accepted.
But yeah, the intro is like 5 hours at most. Yeah, we might play the intro of Farnham's Legacy. Alright. Alright, speaking of tube abominations. So we have added on to our existing station, which consisted of an ore station, the docking port, and then our Teladianium factory. Now we have a Bogas factory, a Bofu chemical lab, and two beautifully attached, very natural looking flail barrage pistols. No, this is extremely efficient, because you see these extremely efficiently built tube connectors, they instantly transport the wares between our stations. Knuffle X streams when? Yeah, Knuffle hasn't streamed actually. Knuffle should stream his mayhem. Anyway, I need to set the station up.
Complex hub Alpha.
So I said Teladianium was at 179.
Specify at which price other new price selected.
And ore was at 180 or something.
You can specify new price selected.
I guess we can still sell intermediate products, so we're just gonna up the prices.
New price selected.
Actually, I don't.
Price selected.
If anybody is very desperate, they're allowed to buy it.
New price selected.
And energy sells
Specify at which
17.
new price selected.
And
You can
I don't actually want to
specify
sell the
which
flail
price
barrage
factories
smashes,
and
so
their transporters can buy your product. If your price is new
we're just
price
gonna max the
selected.
price on the flail barrage missiles. And we will need to have we'll need to buy somebody who goes here. Yeah, we'll have to get somebody sitting in there who will just grab them. Like a Kaiman super freighter. No, that's fine.
Ship or
Doesn't need any shields because it's not gonna
cargo
leave.
bay extension. Cargo bay extent boost duplex scanner. Navigation command installed. Special command so
Alright.
the prototype
You're gonna be the shareholder Kaiman flail holder. Actually, I find the name funnier if I just call you the shareholder flail holder. Huh? That's funny. Alright, please dock at my target.
granted.
And at some later point I need to go there. Transfer. Actually, I don't have to transfer that over. Commander Kitty can do that. Commander Cassius. Commissar Zephyrus. Well, not Commander Kitty. Anyway, Commissar Zephyrus. Do you have the CLS? Yeah, you do. Commissar Zephyrus. Jump and fly to station in shareholders here.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Actually, what are you missing? Ah, you're missing Bofu.
You are talking.
I actually want to look at the
You are
shareholders command.
You are talking.
No. Orders. Administration. And now we can see we are producing way more Bofu than we are consuming. So we could actually add in some more... If we wanted to, we could add in some more Flail Barrage complexes. We will be producing 0.192. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Looks like one of my KSP stations. And also Knuffle says Knuffle never streams. I do miss the larger universe of X3. Oh yeah, that is you. That is indeed you. I don't even know what you were. I think you were like a troop transporter. Oh yeah, you you were the mini. You were like a TM, I think. Yeah, a TM. Do you have any ships docked? No, there's no ships docked. Okay. Anyway, right now we're mostly just using the fact that you have some cargo space and a jump drive. At least I'm a useless, overpriced cruiser in the other game. Yeah, there is also those. Well, we're gonna also play that game. Also, I don't think... don't say useless, overpriced. We're deal breaking, and we're currently losing a war, so... I'm sure we're not gonna completely fall to the neighbors next stream, and then that's gonna be the end of that game on my channel.
You are talking.
You might encounter.
Alright, next. What else? Oh, yeah. Importantly, I need to tell the Narco if we will lift it. Well, I mean, we could add in more Flail Barrage missiles here. Should we add more Flail Barrage missiles? Nah, we're not intending to go ham there. We just want a little bit. It's more important. It's more important to finish the main missions right now. Alright, you go to Perpetual Sin, you fly to your boys. And meanwhile we jump somewhere and do something, like Ocean of Fantasy sometimes has good missions.
Jump device charging at 10%, 20, 30, 40. Entering system, Ocean of Fantasy.
You are talking.
I am transmitting the information you require.
Yeah, patrol mission. As you know, I don't like this. Somebody's on Fishlips fake taxi.
Training.
You know what, Fishlip? Jump and fly to station in the asteroid belt, please.
Docking granted.
Because that's where you're supposed to be, Fishlips. You're not supposed to sit around down there. That's not your job.
You are talking.
I am transmitting the information you require. Now, do you wish to take the job?
Image recognition. Production complex. Alpha. Gate. Bluish snout.
Alright, but we are at 270,000 ore left on the hub. We have a fighter rank of Warlord, 89%. I wish we had an Aran. I wish we had an M7M. I wish we had an M2. I wish Rhombi would finally start having energy cells permanently. What are all your people doing here? Okay, these are returning home. These are buying Nostrop oil. These are buying energy cells. How can you be so bad at buying energy cells? Like, for example, these three people are all aiming for exactly the same target solar power plant. That's one of the main problems here, that they're not... they're not splitting up. If all 10 of my freighters try to go to the same target station and then they notice, oh, it's full. Or like, oh no, one of them gets in, buys all the energy cells, and all the other 9 go like, oh, The prices went really up. I'm not gonna buy any energy cells here anymore. I better go home. Then effectively putting in more freighters is not gonna help alleviate the energy cell shortage.
Bluish snout.
I wish I was a cool ship. We can't all have what we want. No, we can't not.
Solar power plant. M Delta.
You are talking.
Little time will be wasted.
Gate Menelaus's paradise.
Wait, what kind of weapons do I have? What is that? CIGs. I'm running a lot of CIGs, huh? Okay. Gotta remember that I'm currently not equipped to actually deal with real ships.
Entering system Menelaus's paradise.
There is a Xenon Q here. Okay. Spook cut high.
The reality.
Oh yeah. Come to me. We're switching to the big boys.
Command accepted. Thresher.
And it is a big boy. Look how fat this ship is we have. It's like basically blocking the entrance here. Move, move, move. Right, Knuffle.
Boron equipment dock. Xenon Q.
Actually,
Boron equipment dock.
ideally I want to take this mission before I engage this queue, because this mission might already count the queue as part of rewards. That would be great. Because if this is a Xenon invasion mission, even killing random Xenons can count towards it.
Would you like to have
Yeah, and
this
it's a
job?
very hard Xenon invasion mission. No, don't fly towards the damn... Oh, it's gonna die to the orbital defense platform again. No, okay.
You are talking to the...
How would you like to have...
Not installed.
So I need to get as much distance. I need to get as close as possible to that gate, without actually being at the gate.
Incoming message.
All right, we are going to save, and we're going to take that mission.
You are talking...
How would you...
All right, good luck to us.
Incoming message.
Let's hope that no nasty, huge surprises come towards us. There's a queue we can deal with. I'd prefer P's and PX's actually, because they are very good money for very little effort. Also, Branda Selden is ready and wants to do something.
Training.
You want to do more training. That's what you want to do.
Xenon Q.
And we have a queue ahead of us. And there's a second queue. Okay, party's just starting. Alright. Lead is on.
Target is now in firing range.
Yep, I would like a target indicator, considering that the target is in firing range. Nope, we're not getting a firing indicator. There it is. And charge. Oh god, that is a
Energy low.
Why would you aim like this?
In the name of Queen
Alright,
Empress
that's
and the
1.3
Kingdom of
million.
Aran, we thank you for your valuable assistance. As a reward, you get 10,000 credits.
Forget the 10,000 credits that the police puts on top. That's like laughably nothing. Alright, we can't outrun a Xenon Q, but we can run a little bit, because what I need to do is recharge my lasers. You can see on the left it's at 50% right now. I need that at 100%.
Missile closing.
The Q is also already shooting at us. That is, some would consider that suboptimal. I consider it part of the plan. My genius plan that we shouldn't be doubting. Oh boy, I'm doubting my plan. And we're charging our lasers. And we're charging them the second time, and we hope that
Energy low.
not most of our shots go forth. But our first salvo actually looks really crap. Oh boy, our shields are down to 40%. Alright, but we've got this,
Banshee missile.
What? No! No, the orbital platform got this. God damn it, orbital platform, you stole 1.3 million from us.
Xenon L.
Those pesky orbital platforms. Alright, let's go over to those Xenon over there. Yeah, we didn't get credit for killing that second Xenon Q. Also, Gustiosianios is ready again to go and get another hacking lesson.
Training. Incoming message.
Come on, boys and girls. Clean him out. I don't want to manually shoot them. Just turrets, you deal with it. Yeah, come on, there's two more.
No aim.
Alright, good job. There's someone over there, but that someone looks like they're dying, so we're not gonna get that.
Xenon M.
Yeah, there's two Xenon M over there. But as I said, they look like they're losing.
Incoming message.
Oh, Putin is also ready. Well, can't let Putin wait. Putin just needs more hacking.
Training.
Cheetah actually needs some real skills.
Training.
Honestly, we don't need that many people who have hacking, but at this point I'm just saying whatever. Just train them all up. Alright, the maid lovers still are running out of energy cells.
Central command and control.
At least still making money. Duke's Complex is making money. Prophet Station, we don't know how much money they're making because they're still automatically sending them over to me, and I have not figured out where to turn that off yet. Alright, Knuckle, how about...
Command accepted.
How about you take them out?
No incoming message.
Alright, thanks Knuffle. Knuffle finished them off. And now we get a juicy 4 million for that. And do we get a rank up? No, we do not. That just gave us a 1% rank. Not a lot, actually.
You are talking?
But what I do want Knuffle to do
Vanguard.
is drop the J Kestrel.
Command accepted. Command accepted. Kestrel.
We're gonna go in the Castrol, or we're also gonna save. And we're gonna go explore a bit. Because we haven't done exploring in a while.
Gate Xenon Sector 597.
And there's the Xenon Sector 597 that I feel like we haven't taken a good look at yet. So we're gonna take a good look at the Xenon Sector 597. First though, we're gonna take a good look at the Narcowife from your Liftlicks, and that one is just gonna take all the ore.
Transferred. Ore transferred. Ore transferred. Ore transferred. Ore transferred.
To keep all those miners working, because otherwise when they run full, I have to restart their mission. So just take out that ore. Okay, now we go explore.
Entering system Xenon Sector 597. Incoming message.
Marine Springer again.
Training.
Alright, we are in... We actually have advanced satellites here, so if we were really cheesy, we could use advanced satellites. Why not be a bit cheesy?
Advanced satellite ejected.
Not that these advanced satellites are gonna survive here. This is a Xenon sector. And we can see a Xenon K.
Advanced satellite ejected.
But luckily, they are all too slow for us. And look, what did we find?
Gate Xenon Sector 596.
Xenon Sector 596. So what do we know about Xenon Sector 597 actually? Although many ships have been sent to survey this sector, few have returned. Once shunned by all the sentient species, last surveillance records show the system was home to a pirate base that Xenon placed under constant attack. Pirate forces set this base up in search of easy pickings when the Xenon fleet jumped to a nearby sector, only to find Xenon return shortly after in great numbers. With access to the gate blocked, evacuation attempts were deemed futile, leaving them with no option but to hold their position. Their survival in this sector, while unlikely, is still a case for much debate. So they also think there's a secret pirate base in this sector, which is an interesting proposition. One that I actually don't have the answer to. I have never found a pirate base in this sector, I think. But we could have another look at it. I didn't look very much.
Xenon Sector 596.
But we have discovered now Xenon Sector 596, which is... The existence of this sector was thought to be little more than a legend. That was until a lone Boron pilot, crazed with fear and exhaustion, was picked up in the Menelaus Paradise sector. He died shortly after rescue, blabbling desperately about an eternal cosmic horror buried deep in the skin of a dark planet. Since then, Argon spy probes have been sent to investigate. As of yet, no discovery has been made public. I don't know what dark planet this person has seen, but there's certainly like a spooky looking planet here. Actually, I don't think it looks spooky. I think it looks kind of cool with the yellow and the green. There's no cosmic horror eating things here. But there are a lot of Xenon, and there are some Xenon stations. There's a Xenon station there, look.
Xenon Station.
I'm sure they're gonna eat my advanced satellites, but we're still gonna drop one, just for good measure.
Incoming message. Incoming message.
Oh boy.
Incoming message.
I wonder if we have a message incoming.
Alert. Missile closing.
I wonder if we have a missile closing in. But yeah, there is nothing beyond this sector actually, as far as I know. As far as I know, this is the topmost right sector in the game. The Xenon Sector 596. And there is nothing beyond here.
Rapier missile self-destructed.
A rapier, huh? That's funny, that's actually a Terran missile, so yeah, the Xenon betraying the Terran origin once again.
Xenon Sector 597. Training, 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 training.
Man, Huritas is so bad. And we're still training them.
A complex. Entering system. Xenon Sector 597.
Right, so we have Commissar Zephyrus has landed, so please make a freight exchange with a shareholder Flailer and give over the commodity logistics software. And then you need to jump and fly to a station where you can rebuy those. For example, Omicron Library Equipment Dock. Meanwhile, you will be home-based here. I will not hide you, and I will give you the mission to start. Ooh. External commodity logistics, waypoint, add station, the one where you add. And I want you to load flail barrage missiles, maximum cargo space. And minimum transfer amount is 0%.
Command accepted.
And you picked up some flare barrage missiles. Beautiful! Beautiful! So we now have an automated flare barrage missile setup.
A complex hub controls power distribution, central command, and...
Did I have a hammer collector somewhere? Yeah, you are collecting hammer heavy torpedoes. Actually, the Prophet Station also has hammer heavy torpedoes. Is anybody there who could pick them up? No?
A complex hub
Also
controls
firestorm
power
torpedoes.
distribution.
Ooh.
New price selected. You can specify at which price other factory.
A complex hub
So the Prophet Station is running full on firestorm torpedoes and hammer heavy torpedoes. That isn't so good because it's meaning we are limited on the profit we are making.
Incoming message. Incoming message. Training, 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 training.
But whatever, right? I'm sure the Prophet Station is
A
eventually gonna
complex
figure out...
hub
Oh!
controls
No,
power
it's not.
distribution,
The
central
Firestorm torpedoes
command
went away,
and control,
but it's still full of
commodity
hammer
exchange,
heavy torpedoes.
and central docking ports.
Our money is now at 12 million. The Xenon Hub is only at 4 million. And it's 270,000 ore left. Right, and we've taken a look at this sector, but there's really... at least if there are secret pirates that are still holding on in this sector, as the lore of the sector seems to imply, then I can't find them. I don't know where they are. In general, I'm not sure the lore in this game on the sector descriptions really conforms to the gameplay aspects, so I wouldn't be surprised if the person who wrote that about the secret pirate base didn't actually consider it necessary to think about putting an actual pirate base in here. Well, that was spooky. That thing can kill us in a few shots, but we survived because we were fast enough, so... a little bit of spook here at the late evening hours of Japan. And we're gonna end the spook by just going back to good space. Back to the... well, I don't want to say good space, because we're going to boron space, but back to safer
Entry
space.
System, Menelaus's Paradise. Hyperion, Vanguard. Training.
What is my favorite ship? Ooh, out of all ships. Well, depends on what you mean. Like how it looks, how it feels, how it plays. All ships for all X games. Oh, that is a tough question. I want to say the Nemesis. Even though the Nemesis is objectively worse than the Hyperion Vanguard, I still kind of like the Nemesis. Or maybe the Agamemnon. I think the Agamemnon looks really good. I'm thinking about stealing an Agamemnon. But you know, there's a problem with stealing an Agamemnon in our safe game, because we have a bug. There's a bugged out ship. There's a Yaki ship with 0 HP over in Empire's Edge. This Yaki Tenjin has 0 hull and is indestructible, and it has soaked up the entirety of the Paranid military, including 3 Agamemnons. Which I didn't even know that 3... I thought only a single one should exist. But hey, 3 Agamemnons. 2 Hyperion Vanguards, actually. 2 Hyperion Vanguards. No, actually, we did not find it. We just gave up. So yeah, there is something deeply wrong with Empire's Edge. Could you remove it with a safe editor? Probably. But it's not that urgent. We don't actually need to remove it. It's part of our world now. It would feel invasive to remove it.
Incoming message.
And man, we are training the people in things they don't need.
Training. Entering system. Getsu Fune.
Right, Getsu Fune.
Split equipment dock.
A complex hub controls power distribution. A complex hub controls power distribution.
Incoming message.
I'm just gonna clean out things that need to be done here. And oh, what was the message then? Oh, it has boarded the game over. Yeah, game over. Why does... Oh, don't tell me.
Specifically designed for boarding and capturing enemy craft.
Cleo Gisler, my ladies and gentlemen.
This outpost serves.
We may have achieved it. Cleo Gisler is 100, 100, and 100. And other garbage in fighting. But, they can no longer be trained at any of the stations. Because fighting, you can only learn through actual fighting. So, we have our first supermarine, well, semi-supermarine. The first nerd marine who has gone to school so often they can't go anymore. Which really begs us to use them in another combat. Because I haven't used them enough, and we haven't seen enough of the awful boarding mechanics. So we should really think about a target for next time. And probably it should be an M7M. A missile frigate. I know Gnuffle wants us to grab the Otas missile frigate, but I'm not even sure one of them exists. No, it does exist. There's an Aquilo and a Skiron. No, actually, Aquilo. There's an Aquilo.
Unsurprisingly, the OTAS Aquilo missile frigate has been the inspiration for other races' forays into the heavy strike arena.
Alright, but that's gonna be for another time. We are going to save. And this is going to be it for tonight. I'm glad we got back into X3, and I'm glad we're still making the snail's pace that we've always been making. But now I'm going to head off, and I'm going to send you all off to somewhere else. And I'll see you next time. Maybe tomorrow is another stream, I don't know, or maybe some on Thursday, I don't know. We'll see this week. This week we'll play it by ear. Because there's no competing streams that I want to watch for the next few days. So we'll see what comes up and how I feel. Until then, have a good night. Oyasumi nasai. And that's that.